You know, folks, well, the fact of the matter is, docks and boat houses both will hold channel cat all summer long. And the reason why, well, is because of the shade. The shade attracts a lot of small fish, such as bluegill, small bass, a lot of different types of fish. That is exactly what this channel cat are eating. And a lot of the times the docks won't be over 15 or 16 inches of water under the docks. Catfish, especially channel cats, love docks. This technique right here is something I've been doing for years, ever since I was in my 20s. And I've been keeping it hush-hush. But I'm going to tell you, it's so productive, you can fill up a cooler full of catfish in no time. And a lot of times you can catch 4 or 5 catfish under one dock. Sometimes it's just 1 or 2. And there's no doubt that that shade is the key. Catfish that likes shallow water in the daytime avoid the sun. And that's why they get up under this shade. We're hooked up, folks. Golly, y'all hear all that? Oh my goodness, what a fish. I'm just going to hold pressure on him. That's about all I can do. Oh, he's coming on out. That's a good one right here. Golly, what a channel cat. I mean, what a channel cat. Let's get him away from them ropes. This is a big male right here. Y'all see him right there? Golly. You talking about pulling. This is a mean fish right here. This is a mean fish. Look at there. Y'all see that? Golly. That ain't nothing but muscle. Them males are the hardest pulling things I have ever seen. This time of year they're mad. The time that hook embedded in his jaw, folks, he was mad. Let's see if we can net him. This net's too small, but I'm going to try to get him in it. That's the biggest channel I've caught in a long time. Alright, he's in the net. Golly bum, this is a big channel cat. A big channel cat, folks. Alright, this is a mean fish right here. This is a male channel cat. And we'll weigh him. He's pretty heavy. Now, as soon as I thorned him, he come up to the top of the water and sounded like a mule. Sounded like a mule up under there. And I knew what I had. That was a heck of a battle on 12-pound test line. We're going to weigh this fish and we're going to release him. But what a channel cat. Look at there. The males, they got their big headed, got a big mouth, and they're ugly like me. 7 pounds. Let me get you even with it. 7'3". And how I'm doing it so I won't hurt the catfish, these is really light. I'm going to account for them for hardly nothing. But let's say 7 pound 2 ounces. 7 pound 2 ounces, that's a big one. Let's let him go. Wow, what a battle. Let's let him go right here. I'm going to let him revive a little bit, but I shouldn't have too much. These fish right here are tough. For a channel catfish, that's a darn good one right there. Okay. There he goes. Okay, folks, it's starting to sprinkle right now, so we're going to get some rain, no doubt. But I'm using relatively light tackle for what we're doing right here. This is a medium action Falcon rod. I believe it's 6'9" long. Medium action, 12-pound test mono onto a Penn Battle 3, which is a 2000 size reel. And all I'm doing is using a circle hook. That's a 1/0 eagle claw circle hook with a piece of bluegill on there. I just cut a cross-section piece of bluegill, not very big. The knot, of course, is a Palomar knot, the strongest knot that I know of, really. And no weight or anything. All I'm doing is skipping that bait up under these docks. And there's some catfish under there. And like I said, I had to come back and do it again. They stay here all summer. Shallow water, some of these docks is anywhere from 2 to 4 feet deep on the average. Okay, some of them's even shallower than that. The docks I'm going to be fishing today, well, they're going to be shallow, back up in coves off the main lake. These catfish, channel catfish, stay here basically all summer long. They seek refuge during the day in the shade, or they'll use it for cover, feeding on bluegill. They've got plenty of food. Why should they leave? And by the way, the surface temperature is at 78 degrees. Now if the sun was out, it'd probably be around 83 or 84 degrees on top. That's how much of a difference. You'll have 3, 4, 5 degree difference a lot of times. But 78 degrees on top. Look here at the bluegill I have. What I did, and this is a shell cracker, the only shell cracker that I caught, about a medium-sized shell cracker, and I cut a piece of cross section out of him. But these are for eating. I come down here basically for Mama Sue to catch her a mess of bluegill. That's what we're going to have tonight. And I caught them so quick that I said, heck. And I knew that I would, so I brought me a couple rods that would handle catfish like that. So we're going to do a little catfishing while we're here. I'm going to take advantage of this overcast weather, folks, because I have been absolutely burning up here lately. Now, if you notice, I barely got that hooked. That's all you need right there. You need as much hook exposure, especially when you're using small hooks like this. But for channel cat, I do a lot better with a size 1/0 or 2/0. Now that's just me speaking. Of course, that big male right there, I believe a 8/0 would have caught him big as his mouth was. But the female channel cat don't have a big mouth. They actually have a small mouth. Let's just skip it back up in there, way back up in there. And that's what I'm doing. And here comes some rain, so I may have to put my raincoat on. But that's what I'm doing. Now the water depth right here is 3 feet. So this is going to be the average depth of water I'm going to be fishing. And a lot of times I'll skip it so far back up under yonder that heck, it'd be in 2 feet of water or less. That's probably the case that happened over there. As soon as he got hooked, he just come up to the top of the water because it was so shallow. Plus he was mad. And let me add this, fishing without weight is an advantage. Fishing like this, and fishing with a circle hook. And my 2 favorite sizes is a 1/0 or a 2/0 circle hook. And I like the Eagle Claw. You can get those at Wally World, Walmart. Some of these docks has got fish up under them and some don't, but I'm going to tell you, a lot of them do. And usually the bigger the dock, like this one, the more shade that's up under there, the better chance you'll have. Even on an overcast day, they like way up under there in this shallow water. Catfish do. Okay, folks, let's try this dock right here. Now this dock right here has a lot of vegetation you can see around it. Well, most of these docks will. I'm going to be in real shallow water. But under the docks, there's none because no sunlight can can get in there so that it's just bare back up in there for the most part. Generally speaking, you want to get that bait way back up in there. Far back as you can, just about it. Oh, I think we're bit. Huh. Yeah, there he is. There he is, folks. Golly. That's what I thought. Oh, my, my, my. Look here. I've done missed. Come here, boy. I've done missed 2 or 3 of these. This is a bullhead. Ain't that a pretty little fish, though? And bite, God, them things can bite. To me, they're real pretty. And I've missed 2 of them. And one of them actually hung me up in the post back there and caused me to break off. And I knew those bullheads. But it don't matter. Ain't that a beautiful fish? To me, they are. Now, as far as eating, I've never tried to eat a bullhead. But let's let him go. Beautiful little fish. And they're up under these docks too. Hey, man. I love it. There's nothing like it. Whoa. I'm about to scream. But they are people around. There's people, no matter where you are, no matter what you do. Hey, man, always remember, there's always somebody watching you. Whoa. Okay, let's take a look at this bait right here. I cut me another strip. See, it ain't nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Just they don't care. All right, I got way back up in yonder that time. See, I'm getting bit again. There he is. I almost had him, folks. That was a bullhead. Oh, God. That excites me. Doggone it. Let's get it back in there. I guess we're going to catch a bullhead right here. That was a pretty good sized bullhead, I'm going to tell you. They get pretty good size on this lake. I could feel him. It's pretty good. See, I'm bit. Now, that's a channel. That ain't no bullhead. There's channels and bullheads under this one. All right, let's just keep the pressure on him. Golly. Oh, it's a big son of a gun. Okay. Oh, it's another big old male, probably. But that's all you can do is what I'm doing right here. Hold your cool. Keep the pressure on the fish. Just like I'm doing. Now he's up in them posts. But I'm just going to hold the pressure. That's all I can do. Just hold that pressure. Yeah, this is a big fish right here. Big fish. This is real difficult to do with 12-pound line. But now, fishing is a sport second to none. I still got him. Yeah, there he is. He's out now. Come on out here. Yeah, he's out here with us. Wow. This is a mean fish right here. Oh my goodness, look here, what a male. Looky here, that was a heck of a battle, folks. Oh my goodness. Golly. There we go. Another big old male. And I mean a big one. Woo! That was hard. Them bullheads better watch it. When you got channel cat that big, they're big enough to almost eat them doggone bullheads. They're kind of like a flathead. About that. Dang, what a fish right here. I had to get my grippers out to hold him. But that's a big old channel cat. I'm going to tell you what, folks. Look at that old knot head, old big head. That was exciting. I had a hard time getting that fish out from under there. But I had a lot of practice when I used to love to fish under these docks for bass back in the day. So I've had a lot of practice. The only difference between a bass and a catfish, these catfish are a lot harder to get out from under there. Believe me. But that was a lot of fun right there. That fish is probably close to the size of the other one, I'm not sure. But we're going to let him go. Man. Remember though, with a circle hook, when that fish takes off, just reel against him. Don't jerk. Don't jerk. Big mistake if you do. I don't want y'all to miss them. I get a lot of questions about that, a lot of email about circle hooks, and that's why I keep saying that, because a lot of people don't trust them, they don't like them, but to me, I love them. What a fish. I kind of wished, let me let him go. I should strap that around my wrist. You can lose your grips in their mouth. We got some bullheads up under there. We had that big old channel cat way up under there. You can see that's the kind of stuff I'm fishing right there. Okay. Him right there. Real shallow water. It's a heck of a pattern. Heck of a pattern. There's something wrong. That ain't right for a human being to do that. There's something ain't. I'm a little touched. Let's try that again. Okay, I got it way back up in there then. Let's let it settle back. There could be another one right there. Let's let it lay there. Lay in there. And you know, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but every once in a while I'll move it. I'll just move it just a little bit. Like that. Then let it lay there for a few minutes or a couple minutes. And then move it again. There he is. There he is. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can get him out. Golly. Whew. Right in between them two deals right there. I had all kinds of stuff in my way. Oh my goodness. That didn't take no time. This is a male, I believe. He just ain't as big as those other males, but he's a darn good fish. Y'all check him out right there. How hard that fish is pulling. They even shake their heads. They roll, they shake their heads, them old males do. They're mean. Come here, boy. I mean mean. Alright, you're done. Yeah, it's a young male. Golly. Golly, they're so mean. Them females ain't near as mean as these right here. Quit, you stubborn thing, you're done. Got him in the net finally, folks. Golly, bum. Tell you what, folks, that's a good fish right there. He's not as big as the others. This one's probably 5 pounds, but it's a male. They're a lot stronger than the females. They just are. They fight a lot harder. They're mad. They're aggravated. But that's 3 fish. I don't know if we're gonna show them all, but I've caught 3 off of this one dock. So this one right here is doing the best. All right, you doggone mean thing, you. hard to handle them. I'm not kidding. Very hard to handle them. They're very hardy, tough son of a guns. Guarantee you. The famous philosopher once said, the man who moved the mountain first moved a small stone. Well, folks, I feel like it was a blessing from the Lord above that I got to fish today. The forecast was against me. I'm not kidding. Now this evening we're supposed to get some strong thunderstorms, but still it was a blessed day. The fish bit fantastic today. And I'm no doubt I'm going to have to go clean these bluegill, and I'm going to tell you, I had a ball dragging these catfish out from under these docks. Like I said, it's a very, very fickle type thing to do. I mean, you're on edge at all times, and you're going to lose some fish. But believe it or not, today I never lost a fish. I landed every one of them on 12-pound line. Now, 12-pound test line is probably a little bit light. To do this, I would suggest using 15 to 20-pound test line would probably be better. But I'm always going to fish a little bit light, seems like, for the challenge. But and if you want to, you do it too, because it makes the sport more of a challenge to do that. To me, I want to say God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for all the great comments, everything y'all do for this channel. Mama Sue appreciates everything, and I do too. We appreciate y'all buying our shirts because it's helping us big time, folks. Just being able to make YouTube videos. I want to say bless y'all. Woo. I'm gonna scream. But if I scream too loud, somebody might call the woo, 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 and woo, woo, woo. And remember, go fishing when you can, but I call this good fishing.